My name is Rhapsody and welcome back to Elden Ring. We are in the search of multiple wise beasts, 3 in fact, great and wise, in order to try and open one of the rises in this area, or a rise, one of the rises in the game, the rise in this area. Haven't had even a lick of luck so far in finding hide, nor hair, nor tail, nor shell of any of these toys. So, having tried the, I guess, let's call them less likely alternatives as solutions, I should probably revert to the more likely alternative, which would be they're all probably pretty nearby the rise itself. I should just go hang out there and see what I can do. But also, I see a bunch of turtles in this area. I did claim that I would never let that stand. Just in case these ones counted somehow. Wait a second. Maybe this is the reason for the spring jump. I can't imagine how it would be, but maybe it is. Well, that didn't really give me much in the way of vision of anything I couldn't immediately already see. More neck flesh there as well. This thing has to have a reason to exist. Like, there's no height up to which it can get us back that is new or novel. I guess maybe I would actually be able to use the spring to go all the way down without taking any fall damage there, possibly. But that doesn't look like it would necessarily have been intended. Fine. Well, I think it's time to get back to the rise. We'll take the Crystallian approach, see if they respawned. Absolutely they did. I had to figure that would be the case. There, there. No turtles hidden in and amongst all of this blue crystal. I guess another possibility would be each of these 3 shrines up here. Although maybe some amount of time has passed and these would no longer be unlocked even if these were the solution. Please. Just reveal to me a single one of the turtles. Give me a little bit of a bead. Just so I understand the direction I should continue hunting. I've got power. I just need a direction. I can take control of the motivation as long as you can take control of what we're doing with it. Ah, that's just a deer over there whining. I could have sworn there was a turtle here. Yeah. This one doesn't count, right? Looking at the rise from this distance doesn't reveal anything new. We already searched up in these woods initially, ages ago. Yep, I'm returning to the rise again. I was really hoping that one of those turtles that I slew in that area was just going to be like, oh, you got me. I was a ghost the whole time. Whoosh, and just vanish. Maybe it's important that there's a rise a site of grace next to this rise. Maybe. Seek 3 great wise beasts. King Luna's rise, you must solve the puzzle to enter. Okay. Fine. If I just kill 3 of you, there's no way it just allows us to go up, right? It does seem like the turtles are respawning. Oddly. They don't appear to be in the trees. They don't appear to be hanging onto the side of anything here. We did see them at one point hanging onto the side of a structure. I would be able to equip the hand ballista. In fact, I'd just be able to get out the misbegotten shortbow and take shots if I needed to. Okay, so then what's unique about this area? What is unique about this rise? Is there something that I can do different? Like, can I rotate around? There's no way that counted, right? No? Seek 3 great wise beasts. Seek 3 great wise beasts. Yeah, no, it spawns. It respawns them. They shouldn't be respawning without obviously reloading the area or something of that ilk. So the fact that they are respawning has to be part of this puzzle, I think. Am I looking for the ones that don't respawn? Am I looking to consistently keep summoning beasts until the game is like, you know what? Actually fight one big turtle. Porters. Yeah, still close. As to be expected. It does also say just seek the beasts. But of course that was the same line that it gave us in a different situation where it did invariably want us to murder them. I guess my thought is that if I kill enough of them, eventually they won't be able to physically respawn. They will have to reconstitute as a ghost again. And then we've got them. Right where we want them. Did it work this time? I guess it is also possible they aren't actually respawning and I've just somehow foolishly and daftly missed as many of them as there were on my initial approach. I don't want to spend forever here, but it seems important. Let's try and get in tune with the area. Is there like some patch of grass that really should be shaking, but it isn't? Or maybe is shaking out of sync with the wind. guess maybe it's possible that these blue flowers are meant to hint us as their location. I also haven't even thought about the possibility of a secret anywhere, frankly, yet. If they give us a puzzle, 3 wise great beasts. Let me just see if this will work. I don't think it will, but let me see if it will. Are you all... Oh, wait. Hang on. I'm trying to do erudition. Will y'all be impressed by some erudition? Demonstration that I, too, can be wise. We've used erudition at a rise before. If this is the case, I don't think it's being telegraphed particularly well to us. Oh, I keep forgetting that time is a mechanic in this game. What haven't I tried? I haven't looked at this area at nighttime. That's what I haven't tried. Past time until night. And then having learned from the other attempts to encounter the bell-bearing hunter, I'm gonna reload the area after having made it night. Moonlight Altar. It's called the Moonlight Altar. Okay, yeah, this is correct. This is what it wanted me to do. Now, sure, they're not immediately gonna reveal themselves, but... Oh, come on. No, this totally is the solution. You can't not pay this. Well, I did what you wanted. Game. I'm not going to check the entire island again. It's an island in and amongst the liquid of air. It counts. Exclusively for the sake of this argument. Alright. So, maybe not moonlight. Maybe we need daytime. Check over this other side just in case. Oh, gosh, maybe it is daytime then. Need here. That would again make sense for the very close placement of a Site of Grace. One thing I will actually do, because I think time passes when you teleport as well, so I think I might have been like, you know, further into night maybe than I want to be for moonlight. I don't know. See through great wise beasts. See if it worked this time. Moonlight Altar. Moonlight Altar. Moonlight Altar. I'm going to check the altars up here. Just because if we are going with the literal translation of the area name, it is Moonlight and then it is Altar. And that's a rise over in the other area. Some part of me does believe that maybe the fields of blue are all important here. In particular, that each of them seems to feature a turtle. It's just one further up as well. Maybe it's only killed the very specific 3 turtles that the game has referring to? I'll tell you, it's not Moonlight and Altar in the way I'd hoped. Different time of day? I can't imagine the morning being significantly more effective here. And yep, absolutely nothing done to the rise over there. All right, let's try midday and morning, and then we'll just leave. I'll keep this area as some I need to observe in the future, but I'll concede this round to it. None of the different time effects seem like different time effects here. I wonder if this area is perpetually locked in a certain season as a result of either something I have done or have not done. Oh man, that would have been a tricky place to hide them. Up on the inside of that overpass. Nope. I mean, honestly, I didn't expect anything with morning, but maybe midday would be something. Moonlight Altar. I guess there's also going to where those strips of moonlight meet the earth further up. Seeing whether or not the wise beasts lie at the bottom of that. We're getting to extremely low chance rolls to be made here. A little bit more of daylight. 3 great wise beasts. I should be spawning them every time I interact with it, I believe. Yep. I think that's the game telling us to leave this area for now. A shame. I really thought we were gonna be... No, don't you dare have hidden them actually entirely within brush out of view. Okay. Very glad that wasn't the case. We have so many other things that we can revert to doing right now. It simply makes no sense to just bash my head against an area over here. So we've done the Cathedral of Maneth-Kellis, we've done the Moonlight Ruins, we've not done the Ringleader's Everjail. We'll need to finish that off at some point. There's Road End Catacomb down there, as well as the Converted Tower, Adventure Shack, Cuckoo's Everjail. 4 belfries. I think I've completed all the belfries, as well as all the fights in each of the belfries. Northern Liurnia, Tetsu's Rise, going for those, going for those. I haven't spoken with EG since we saw Ranni last. So I don't know if that was Ranni returning to a throne that she'd crafted for herself in the distant past, or if she has just killed them. Because those were clearly fingers behind her.
Greetings, my fellow.
Ah, you'll talk to me now. Those were clearly fingers behind Ranni. So we gave her the tool, the hidden treasure of Nokron. She said that she was going to be moving against the fingers, so it would make total sense that she slew them. And then the Dark Moon Ring we got from the discarded key. Not entirely sure I remember where the discarded key came from. That's fine, we already spoke about that. Okay, so you actually don't even know the rest of it yet. It's fine. Just know a little bit more than you. No biggie. Preceptor Seluvis might have some stuff to say, though. with Ranni's mission now complete. I don't know if any of... Oh, also, actually...
No. I'm part of her very being. I can never betray her.
No! No. Alright, buddy. Oh, no. No. I'm teleporting away. I can't do... You can't make me do that. You can't make me do that. You can't. It's not possible. It's impossible. It's impossible. Yep. They're just gonna be there every time. They took down the... what looks like another baleful there. My helmet's not gonna give me any safety here. What if I told EG that... See, Blight is even being referred to here as an NPC. What if I told EG? No, but EG wants Blight dead. I don't know if I can fight Blight to a point where Blight will be like, actually, I need to leave. Garank did get mad at it at one point, and then just gave up. Hey, buddy. You know what? That's enough damage. You are kidding. He slew so many, truly, so many of these baleful shadows that were attempting to come for her. Some things always break my heart in games, and like, the person who's loyal to the end, even when it's all doomed. That gets me right there. I like Blight. Hello. Having learned from the other area to look for secrets. Are you? Hello? There's a Godskin Apostle there. I don't even recognize you. Looks like maybe a sorcerer from Regier's school. Maybe a finger maiden. Dude wearing a pot for a head. Seluvis's puppet, do not touch. Huh? And this one? Yeah! Seluvis's puppet. I thought this one was going to be referring to the secret wall behind direct. I've met you. This is Sorcerer Selen, I think? Who we've actually seen in multiple different locations. And is at multiple of them at the same time. There's the, there we are, Sorcerer's Cell in the Waypoint Ruins cellar. And then, it's not the Smoldering Well. Street of Sage of Ruin? It might be Street of Sage's Ruin. She's also in the basement there. Obviously in the basement here too. Looks like largely a story-based area. Do any of the rest of these have something hidden for us? It's possible not, just because the entire area might be considered to be one large ruin. And that is all it needed to have in to pay off, but still gonna have a check around. Obviously then talk to Seluvis. Nothing doing. Yeah, there's just not enough flat ground in any of these areas. Not there, not there. All right. Sorry, I'm doing a lot of puzzle searching this episode, but I do want to make absolutely certain that I don't miss the ability to solve a puzzle that actually does just have all of its pieces available in front. Okay, there it is. All of its pieces available in front of me. There's Blight up there still. Especially if it turns out that solving the puzzle at the right time is important for the sake of the quest lines. Because they can be pretty easy to screw up. This one might have another, though. Arterial Leaf, happy to have that regardless. Makes it worthwhile when nothing else is. Okay, fine. Hey, Seluvis, what do you know? Oh. Preceptor's big hat, long gown, gloves, and trousers. Honestly, if Blade did this, I'm totally all for it. Well done, Blade. Let's have a look at your equipment and your bell bearing. Preceptor's big hat increases mind to the detriment of stamina. Large hat with the movements of the stars drawn on the inside of the brim, worn by the magic preceptors who serve the Carian royals. Glintstone sorcerers are the dissenters of astrologers, a fact that the Carians remain aware of, even if their fate has long been severed from the stars. Quite similar to the Mask of Confidence here. He ordered Carian magic preceptors to don these masks after Radagon married Renala to make it clear that all of their matters were to be kept strictly private. Preceptor's long gown, actually just gives us the same information. Black and perfectly discreet. For the Preceptor's trousers as well there. Examine. What? One of Seluvis' puppets used to summon the spirit of Finger Maid Theralina. Spirit of a Finger Maiden who never met the tarnish she was meant to guide. Uses healing incantations and holy water pots, but she is not a fighter by nature and is ill-suited to battle. A maiden without a tarnished without a maiden, and yet no guide to bring them together. Interesting. Also, these are purchased with starlight shards, apparently. Jarrite puppet. This is a spirit of a Jarrite, spirit of a man who wished to become the innards of a living jar, a jar-hurling specialist who throws all manners of pots and jars. The warrior Jar once told the Nameless man this: "You are not ready to join the warriors inside. No, you must apply yourself, better yourself, and one day I will return for you." Give 3 starlight shards to receive Jar. Sure, we'll buy both of those. Are they Yeah, okay, they are considered ashes here. Giant spirit. Yeah, so they're just spirits of ashes. Cool. Hmm. Why are you positioned like that, though? Your position, like all of your puppets, is the problem. Because that means you're not the puppet master. Although, everything else is saying one of Seluvis's puppets. So, are you the puppet master? Is there anything more up here to be gleaned anew? There is not. E.g., do you know about this? The passing of Seluvis? Also, I guess I should go back to the Round Table Hold and talk to people there.
Greetings. Lady Ranni along. Now, lady,
Nope.
I pray that you...
You know nothing of that. Do the people in the Table of Lost Grace know anything about it? I'll be honest. The past 15 minutes, part of my brain, I'm going to say a solid 60% of my brain is still being devoted to try and figure out what's happening with the three great wise beasts.
Agreed, are you here for spirit?
Can I... Yes! They can be upgraded with Ghost Glovewit. I also actually have a level 9, and I think a level 10. I can even get Stormhawk to the top. Although maybe I want to focus on Jarrite right now. I can totally see myself going into a fight and wanting to summon the Jarrite alongside me.
Well, I took you for
I took you for dead. No matter, it's all the same.
Yes, no, we must have already come back this way for upgrading these before continuing. That would track well. Fine. Upgrade my jar. And I think, in fact, I can finish that off. I'm also just going to polish off the rest of these Newman's runes.
Greetings, are you here for
Use the
spirit?
rest for leveling up afterwards. Okay. It's also nice to have another plus 10 that isn't just the spirit, the mimic tier, because that does feel a little much sometimes. There we are. Bastards Stars. Scales with E, D, and C, and Int, unfortunately. Has the unique skill Nebula, which I think actually we've seen the unique skill Nebula on something else as well, making it a little less unique. This Ash of War grants an armament the magic affinity, and the following skill, Waves of Darkness. Plunge armament into the ground to release 3 Waves of Darkness, follow it with a strong attack to swing the armament in a sweeping strike. I actually think that the Ash of War is pretty cool here. I can't imagine myself using the Bastard Stars at all. Unfortunately, no equipment from that champion, though. A little bit more checking in the area, see if Gideon has anything new to say. No one's here mourning Regier, which is honestly the most mournable thing. I do have another bell bearing as well to offer from Seluvis.
You may be...
Journey to the Lindell capital. Your passage will be stopped no longer.
Completely changing his accent every time I talk to him. Offer Seluvis's. Seluvis's is just the spells that we already bought. So yeah. Rip. Bought all that for no reason. Hello.
I asked you not to be thankful.
Damn it. One of these days we're going to talk to him and he's going to stand up and hit us immediately. And I look forward. I, for one, look forward to that day. I mean, let's be real. These markers I could probably come back and claim now. My weapon is quite a lot stronger. Ringleader, probably not. Still don't know how to solve that. Altar South over there. Down here, there's all this absolute heck. And gosh. Multiple different paths we can take out of here. You know what? Let's go for that one. Especially considering this is where I found the miniature Ranni in the first place. And especially considering the fact that it looks like this just joins back to a path I'm familiar with quite quickly. So, just a marker that I can tick off. I really, really, really love that they put beacons and markers in this game, but didn't give you a quest log. I don't know if it's just me, but like, I stop engaging with the quests when I can just follow the compass marker. I know it's not just me. I know that's a critique that's been made of a lot of games that have that as a feature, to be fair. Hang on. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So we actually want to go over this waterfall. Actually, though? Nope. Not actually, though. So that's just going to show us on map, hey, yeah, this would join over to the other one, but it's not going to give us the ability to go and do it ourselves. Fine. Let's drop that walker marker then. And then I still have a walk marker in the Nameless Eternal City. But let's go pick up our 23,000 souls before I do that. Runes. Our 23,000 runes. Runes. They're called runes? Please. It'll work eventually. The less I hold myself strictly to it, I think, the more I'm just going to be able to casually, closely, silently adapt it in the background. Take these. Get out of aggro range so I don't have to worry about not being able to... Wait, actually, no, I already can. Sweet. And return to the Nameless Eternal City. There's a rune bear here. There's a rune bear here that deserves some judgment for what it's done to us in the past. Although the entire area is also full of basilisks. It's about time that I tried to slay one of those. Just see how much they're worth. 2,000 souls on that pickup? Runes. Not super worth going out of my way to kill them. And when I say not super worth, I mean not really at all. Hello, basilisks. Now, I didn't really spend much time in this area. Whoop, Smithing Stone 6. 3 of the Smithing Stone 6s. That's great. I would love those earlier. But yeah, we very quickly made our way in and out of this area, which means there is a whole mess of loot waiting for me. I don't think I'm going to slow down to try and fight all of these basilisks. I don't have any particular reason to. For some reason I thought this was my runes over here, but of course it's not. You know what? I'm not even gonna mess with y'all. Or am I? Can't trust me. Take my flask away from that though. I do ultimately want to see one of these that drops anything unique, but I don't think I'm going to. Maybe if I had good item find while killing them, I might find a reasonable pickup from Lutel, some extra lore from it as well. The fact that there's so many of them over in that area always makes me feel like there's a reason to clear them. But every time I've given into that impulse in this game... Oh, wait. Y'all aren't even Lutel Knights. Every time I've given into that impulse, the game has been like, don't know why you would have believed that, nerd. Too cool, and just drags its hand away. Smithing Stone 5, another 1 on that pickup. Am I still working on my 6s? Because I think I actually am. In which case, that 3 pickup of 6s earlier was insane. Yeah, I'm working on my 6s. So 2 more 6s now. And we know this area is happy to give us 6s. Will ascend my anchor ridiculously high. Let's try it. I'm gonna get some height. Because these things are entirely hopeless when you attack them from behind. Nothing there, nothing on the drop. But they do drop a decent amount of runes. There's another basilisk just on the way up as well. Not seeing anything from my bird's eye perspective up here, but it's possible that items are out of our draw distance down there, especially given the fact that there are multiple enemies in the area. Gotta go through this area quickly, otherwise it will ignite. Oh, another section even higher than that. Oh! Oops. But we saved it. Uh-oh. I didn't volunteer to get off of my pony there, which means we're getting invaded. Oh, no, wait. Unless this area... Oh, right. This area I just can't ride. Cool. Quickly pop a 10. What do we need for the level up at the moment? Okay, just 4,000 more. Just to be safe, I'm gonna pop 2 of these. All right. Give me that next level in Dex, apparently, at the moment. Definitely didn't need those last 2 pops. Oops. Oh. Mm-hmm. Let's do it. Come on. Start moving. I know you're going to. Oh, it looks like it's gonna be bugs. Why is it always bugs? Oh, no. It's a big old friggin' ant, isn't it? Oh, Fear's champion? Hello. You really should have chosen a better champion. Dude is flimsy. Fear's next champion, Sorcerer Regier. Sorry, buddy. But you already did say quite a while ago that you apologize for what happens after your death, but you trust that we will be competent enough to deal with anything. Fear's champion, and Lionel the Lionhearted. I see their moveset, and I raise you a jump strike to just straight up burn through them. There we go. One down, and it'll be soon too. I'll tell you, Lionel, you kind of remind me of one of the Godskin apostles. With your circular armor and your rapier, as well as some of those moves. Great enemy fears missed. For real? You're not going to make me fight that thing? It has eyes. I can see them. So why is fear related to specifically this area? So fear, deathbed, I guess I'm about to find out. Fear's probably going to tell me herself. What did you drop? I immediately forget what everyone drops as soon as they drop it. Doesn't look like it was a key item. What did you drop? Hi, Fear.
Ah, there you are. I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order?
No, I just want a hug.
You are an odd one. I am the guardian of those who live in death. They call me a foul and rotten witch. Yet you still wish to be held by me?
Absolutely. I forgive you. I don't like D. Dude sucked. Thank you for the Baldachin's blessing.
Have you ever seen a Hallowbrand? When the first of the demigods died, his flesh was marked with the half-wheel wound of the centipede.
Yes, that'll be Godwin.
Godwin's Hallowbrand has since been recovered at the Round Table Hold. But there is another Hallowbrand out there somewhere, and I must find it before the time comes we receive our Lord.
Ah. I, have that.
When Godwin died, but another exists, and I must before my hand. Will you still let me hold you? Even then?
Okay, sorry. Thought that was a slightly different one. Give Curse Mark of Death. An available option there for the Fear quest. That does feel like locking myself out of something else, though. I don't think I'm going to make my decision about what to do with respect to the Curse Mark of Death and Fear just yet. Instead, I will rest at this side of grace and say that my name is Rhapsody. The name of the game has been Elden Ring. Here is the Prince of Death's Throne is the name of this side of grace. Relatively worthwhile to still mention. String past the names of people who are generously supporting the Republic on patreon.com/RhapsodyPlays. At or above the thanks here, and a special thanks to this episode to 3D. Hopefully you all have been enjoying yourselves, and hopefully we'll see you all next time.